Hey, what's up, 1428 family? I'm back, but I want to introduce y'all to my son. His name is
Carter.
There we go. So we've been hibernating on our podcast, but that's okay. We're back for season 3. I'm bringing Mr. Real Will back for our first episode of season 3. Listen, we're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about our plans. I've also launched a new business that I'm ready for the world to see because we're all about great things and we're planning for impact. So check out this next episode.
Is this what you want? We've been waiting for a long time to talk about family, finances, and your future. You're rocking with your host, Dondrea Brown. Count the cost. Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's Dondrea Brown from 1428, back with our first season of a new year. All right, it's the new year 2023, and I'm back with my videographer, my best friend, Real Will, and we're just here to talk about a couple things. We ain't trying to waste y'all's time as y'all get into the new year because we're gonna have many more episodes that can help you prepare for not only this year, but end your year and help you have impact. All right, so Will, man, what we talking about today?
Man, hey, you brought up something that was so dope, and when you posted on Facebook, people started engaging with it. It was the let 2023 be what? Invest in your vision?
Yes, invest in your vision.
So what made you even post that? Because you just all of a sudden, I'm like, oh shoot, now people gonna be riding with it.
Yeah, so if we look at the last couple years, what has happened with the pandemic, where some of our thoughts and minds have gone with rather us leaving our jobs, starting new ventures, starting nonprofits, like having children, building, all these things have been happening. And one of the things that has been like a big trend is like investing, right? We've been trying to invest in the stock market, invest in Forex, invest in our business. But I think the bigger and larger thing is investing in that overall vision. Like, where are we trying to go with all of this? Let's hustle, let's grind. What is the ultimate plan and goal? For some people, it could be, to be rich. For me, it's to be the last generation that starts from scratch. So I thought it was a great time to put out this message to say, invest in your vision so you can start to put more time in what that vision looks like. And then you can put some either dollars or work toward what that plan is going to be.
Yeah, that was super dope because I was thinking about, we always talk about invest in our business, right? Mm-hmm. But our business is a part of our vision, but we have something that's deeper than that. You know what I mean? We got health goals. We got a vision to get healthier in 2023. We got a vision to increase our income in 2023. Yeah. We got visions to cut off fake people in 2023.
That's real. Yeah,
Let's invest in your vision. Right. You know what I mean? You got to cut off people. And it's so powerful that, you even said that. And coming in 2023, my mindset is I started off 2022 dope, right? Mm-hmm. I got out of debt. I only had other than my car loan and my student loan, I had $185 left because I paid off $2K, $2 to $3K,
Mm-hmm.
But look, at the end of the year, I'm at extra $1,800.
Yeah,
so that's real. Bro, how did I get in debt? Because I stopped investing in that vision of getting out of debt. I should have handled that 185 I was left because I would have knew how I felt not having nothing but a student loan. You know what I mean? And that 185 ended up turning into getting a credit card, which is dope. Yeah. But this year is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so I'm glad you talked about that because we know 2022 was full of just a lot of stuff, right? And you started to talk about some of your challenges. But through some of your challenges, there was a lot of progress and profits. So let's talk about some of the good things that happened in 2022. So I'll start by saying I am now officially a home buyer or a homeowner, right? For me, that process was crazy. Some of the things that I want to do eventually is start to teach you guys skills though. Let's take a quick pause.
No, all right, go ahead. You introduce me back.
So yeah, welcome back. We had to take a quick cut because, we have kids and, sometimes our kids be, a little louder than us, but that's cool. So what we were talking about was some of the changes or some of the profits or some of the good things that have happened in 2022. We can always spend time talking about all the, the bad and challenges, and we'll talk about those things. But we want to go into 2023 reflecting on some of the great things that have happened and carry that momentum and energy into 2023 because we got plans and goals, y'all. So again, I'll start by saying like I'm a homeowner. I don't officially own my home because it's not fully paid off, and I'm not going to, think that I own my home, but I am in the process of owning my home. And it's important to articulate it that way because, again, you don't officially own it until it's paid off. Like, that's a big, big, big thing that I'm on when people talk about like, I'm paying for my car. Okay, but you don't own it, right? We got to be real about what that looks like. But anywho, that process was very interesting for me. I stayed in an apartment and I got tired of paying the rent. They say, you move into a house.
Get your mic upside down, cuz.
It's upside down, but you can still hear me, right?
We gonna keep pushing though. Yeah.
What you?
Oh no, we gonna rock.
Oh, okay. So, anywho, so when you stay in, and paying rent, everyone's always pushing to be a homeowner. But one of the things that I recognize is the expenses have increased, even though the mortgage is less than the rent. Some of the unexpected expenses have increased. So for example, utilities, right? Now I'm heating a larger amount of space. That's one thing. The other thing are just things that you don't know, such as like air filters, gutter, the maintenance for that, lawn care, all those things are now calculated in my expenses, which cause me to shift, how I'm budgeting, how I'm spending money. But that's just one great thing. The other thing is, and I'll talk more about this later, is that I launched another business, a consulting business that I'm excited to talk about, but I'll pass it on to Will. What's happening,
man,
Will?
So that was I know you had a lot more, but we ain't trying to bore y'all to death. But I think my biggest one was getting funded for Forex.
That's good.
I got funded with $20K, and I had a couple payouts. I had a $2,000 payout, like a $1,600 payout, and I'm talking about I invested only $129. I got that money back after I passed the challenge, and then I did blow it, but we have to learn sometimes, to not get greedy. But I think Forex is about to take off for me. In 2023, I'm looking to get funded, and we got to just ride this boat, this Titanic boat.
And that's one of my goals too, is to learn, just continuously learn other investment strategies. I'm all about the investor mindset. So I invest in people. I invest in the stock market. I invest in my family. I'm trying to learn how to invest in Forex because, again, I'm using this term to basically say like investing is everywhere. Like I invest in my people. I invest in many spaces because I expect some type of return or profit. And it's okay to expect a return or profit because that means that you're preparing for something bigger, right? You're not going to spend time planting a seed if you don't expect some fruit to grow from it. So that's the mindset. But let's talk about some funny moments of 2022 because I'm pretty sure there's been a lot. So is there anything funny that has happened?
I'll say yours is the funniest. So what happened was we was at this conference here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and normally, when he do his presentation to open up things, he actually give out money, right?
Don't be telling my secret. Tell my secret.
Oh, I can't tell a secret.
I give out stuff.
You give out stuff when they participate, right? So it was this young lady, right? And make a long story short, she was helping him out because she mentioned something about the Zoom call. Like, there was like a Zoom, and the people on the Zoom couldn't see, and she let him know. He was happy. He was like, oh, that's dope. And he pulled out $1. Boy, he didn't know it was $1, because he don't give out dollars. My bad, guy. He don't give out dollars. He ain't cheap. So what he did was, he was like, he didn't know. Bow! Slapped it on the table. This is for you. You helped me out. She looked at that thing, and she was like, what do you buy with $1? And then the next lady got $20 or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's wrong. So I think that was like the funniest for me.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Because he really thought he gave her like that 20-year-old girl was that won at the same time. That was supposed to be hers. That was funny.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
He was geeked too. Like, you deserve it. It was $1.
Last year has definitely been comical. Like, even to the point where today, we was going out to get some more stuff for like podcasting and video. And we walked into the store.
Oh no, that was dumb.
We walked into this mall, and we walked into this store because at first the door you couldn't open it. You couldn't open the door. So we all forced it open. Oh my gosh. He forced it open, so we walked in there. He asked, can we come in? And the lady's like, kind of like, well, I'm mopping. We like, no, we good, we come in. So as soon as we go in there, he like, man, it's hot in here. He said, it's hot in here. So I tried to ignore it. And we started trying to search for stuff. And we was so hot where we didn't care about nothing else. Oh, that's the other thing. We literally walked into an oven. And we was trying to shop, but we was so hot we couldn't focus, so we didn't care, so we got up out of there. But
it was so hot that I was trying to show him his Eagles fan. He needed an LED light, so I was like, "Here go the Eagles." He said, "That's a Falcon." But it was so hot.
You couldn't even focus. So, oh my gosh.
Go on Instagram, guys.
We got out of here quick. But again, it just shows like, man, there's so much that happened last year. Good, bad, ugly, funny, like so many things. So I'm just thankful to be able to go into 2023 with just goals and plans, and such as the new podcast that we're going to have in a new space.
He's going to have. I'm gonna be the cameraman. He's going to be inviting people to speak.
So yeah, we'll have guests coming in. I know when I did the podcast a couple years ago, we had a lot of local people come in. So we're going to try to not only be local, but try to find some regional and international people for this particular season, because our goal is to really expand and invest in the world, but just bring people to, the couch, bring them to this space and just have real conversations. Some of our topics are not just going to be like, oh, so what do you invest in, right? We're going to be talking about like, okay, how do you get over losses through investing? Because those things are real. How do you help people who feel like they don't have enough money to start investing? But not only just talking about investing, we'll talk about things like fatherhood, because those things are, or just parenting, parenthood, co-parenting. We want the Count the Cost podcast to not just be about money, but be about lifestyle. And that's a mindset shift. That's a shift all the way around. So, yeah, those are some of the things we want to talk about. Anything before we end?
Man. Hey, season 1 is this season 2?
This season 3.
Season 3.
We ain't shoot nothing last year.
He took a whole break this year, right?
Yeah. Yeah, one of the main reasons why I did take a break is because my nonprofit Young Money Finances blew up. So Young Money Finances is a nonprofit that provides financial education to youth and families. So that really, took over Grand Rapids from a financial literacy standpoint and provided a lot. But then 1428, I started to think a little bit differently about the approach. And then again, toward the end of this year, I launched my new business known as DBA, but Dondrea and Associates, because I got a lot of skill sets that I've been using around the community, but I'm all about placing value behind the things that we give. So I've been busy, but it's cool though, because our plan is to be busy so that we can shift generations. But yeah, we're here ready to launch season 3. It's going to be funny though. It's going to be laughs. It's going to be like relaxing. You see our background and everything right now, and it's because you're coming to see us in our rawest form.
Henry Sapp on this?
Henry Sapp is coming. He has to come because again, there's just been people in this community that have impacted my life so much in the last year, where it's like, why not open up, the podcast to bring them to the couch and bring them down here and have some fun.
For y'all.
He got a song called "You Got Weave." We gonna have him sing it, y'all. We gonna have him sing it. So yeah, just stay tuned. Hey, make sure you can find us on all platforms, especially Anchor. But yeah, we are back. We are excited and we're ready for 2023. And we're gonna have a new intro because we know he gonna cut something good. But until then, you gotta hear the one from last year. Peace.
Is this what you want? We've been waiting for a long time to talk about family, finances, and your future. You're rocking with your host, Dondrea Brown. Count the cost. Let's go!